Suzanne Scarrow Live. How are you doing today? Look, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but there is only just over 30 days until Christmas. So when I say that, does it freak you out? Are you really struggling with all sorts of things at this time of year, with everything that is required of you, work-wise, family-wise, extended family-wise, etc., etc.? My question for you today is, are you controlling your stress, or is the stress controlling you? And what I notice with so many of my clients, and I wonder if this is the same for you, people push through those stress symptoms. They ignore those stress symptoms. It might be, shortness of breath. It might be sweating. It might be struggling to get through the day. It might be just feeling completely overwhelmed and exhausted. There are so many possibilities. Tightness in the chest. It goes on and on. And if you're feeling any of those symptoms, I really want to encourage you to do something about it. Don't try and push through it. Because what I notice more and more with my clients particularly, but people all around, is that when you push through the stress, it will build, and it will build into anxiety. And then from anxiety, if you don't do something about it, that will build and it will become panic attacks. And if you've ever had a panic attack, you'll know that's not something that you want to repeat. So catching it early, managing your stress really well is something that you can do. Now, there are tools available. I use an amazing tool called Emotional Freedom Techniques. Just using that technique yourself will give you relief from the stress. If you want to know more about that, just send me a message, contact me through a private message, send me an email, suzanne@suzannescarrow.com. I can then direct you to my website and some free resources there. There's also a program that I have about managing the stress called Ditch the Stress Tapping Formula. There are all sorts of ways that you can manage the stress and keep it under control so that it doesn't build and build. I don't think you need to look very far around you these days to see people really struggling with all sorts of things. COVID, work, businesses failing because of COVID, being out of work, not being able to find work. There's so many things going on. We know for sure that the suicide rate has gone up. And we're coming up to that time of year at Christmas when there's more pressure than usual. All sorts of expectations that you put on yourself and that others put on you. And it's a really good time to get in control of that stress. So I'm here today to encourage you to do that in whatever way you can. So contact me if I can help. We can have a chat. I can put you in the direction of some programs that will help you. Just the tapping itself will help you. So don't struggle, don't push through it. Know that there is help available, and it's right here in your own fingertips, actually. So you don't have to go far and you don't have to pay big dollars to get that help. But I really want to encourage you to seek that help and not to push through it, because it's not pretty and you don't want to go there. Okay, take care, and I'll